crappy day. We got some rain. Luckily, we don't have to transport any supplies today. So we were thinking about that we may be doing the Shiplap, getting the supply there to start that project. But I'm thinking that today we're going to focus mostly on skim coating the bathroom walls and getting that ready to get that shiplap up so that we can paint the walls and then lay the tile. We've made that mistake in the past, laying the tile and then painting, and no matter how careful you are, it speckles onto the tile and you spend another half hour, 45 minutes just getting that paint up. So order of operations, it's definitely something that's taken us a while to kind of just get down little things, little projects, and how we're going to timeline them. We're kind of falling into the groove where we're really getting the understanding of what projects to do when.
Can I ask you what a speckle is?
A speckle? Yeah, a speck. Yeah.
A speckle? A speckle of spackle?
Yeah. Of paint. She don't listen.
Speckle of spackle. That's so funny.
Freaking hilarious.
Yesterday, our episode of the Real Estate Rookie Podcast posted. It was episode 1, and it is insane how many people listen to it. And all the people that are reaching out to us and asking us questions and telling us they loved it and that it was helpful, like it is so crazy. We started Instagram because we wanted, one, just a way to document our journey, and 2, to help people and share what we know or what we don't know and all the lessons that we're learning all the way. And so it's been so fun sharing that. But to receive all of the feedback yesterday that what we said on the show inspired them and gave them the motivation to do things they wouldn't normally do, and just give them, the extra oomph and, all the valuable lessons they learned. Like, it's really cool that the podcast platform and the Instagram platform and just the internet in general can bring people together from all over the world who have a common interest like real estate investing, and we could all help each other out and make that learning curve a little bit easier. And it's so cool. I'm getting chills right now. It's just awesome. I love that we're able to do this, and we're just like normal people who, like, still as of today are living in Kyle's parents' basement because we are saving money to, build this real estate empire, if you will. And it's, I don't know, it's awesome. I'm loving it. We're loving it. And hopefully this video series has the same effect, that you guys are finding this valuable. And, it's not a vanity project for us. It really is to bring you guys along on what we're doing step by step so that it can motivate you, drive you, and hopefully you guys can learn some lessons from it.
So we need a little fuel. A little rehab fuel.
Hi, how can I help you?
My sheetrocker always uses this, the Easy Sand, and the 45 means 45-minute dry. So it doesn't mean the setup. So we're gonna see how it works, because the 45-minute dry starts to set up a lot quicker, you know what I mean? So like when it's in, no, but you do know what that means. You know what that means. So like this will dry in 45 minutes for sand, which means that probably in about 10 to 15 minutes it'll start setting up. The outside, if it's sitting in the bucket, the outside will start to get a little hard. So first attempt, we'll see how it goes. Good thing it's going to be hidden by the shiplap.
Oh, we're skim coating also behind the shiplap?
Yeah.
We're doing everything?
Yeah, because if we don't, like in the seams, there could be holes and stuff.
I'm not a morning coffee person. I wake up pretty energetic, but
that's at like 6 o'clock, so she's been up for like 13 hours already. 6, 7, 8, 9,
so
10,
I
11, 12,
usually
1,
need
2, 8 hours you've been up already.
A caffeine boost around 2. And when I say boost, I mean like a couple sips of coffee, because I'm very caffeine sensitive. Hey guys, first, awesome job on the BP podcast. Great tips, and was laughing constantly. Also, jammed out to Hillary Duff for 20 minutes after.
Yes.
I don't have a real estate question, but I do have a video production question for Lauren. I'm looking to launch a podcast and would love to have quality of video as well. Do you have a recommendation for an affordable camera to start with? Whoa, Kai. Again.
Yeah, GoPro 7.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'd recommend. That's what this is on, a GoPro 7.
Here, take it. How you doing? Oh, no, it's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It was the sleeve to my card. Yeah. So you want to see how you balance work life and rehab and rental properties?
Yeah. It's glamorous. If you email me on a Friday, this is where it's coming from.
And while she does that, we'll get started skim coating. Woke up this morning to a text from our downstairs tenant saying that the sump was running every 5 minutes, and when we went down there, the second floor hot water heater had burst and it was flooding the basement. Luckily, there is a really good sump down there, but we're on our way down there now to assess this situation. One thing I kind of want to point out is that we've used, over the years, since 2017 when we started, I think we've used about 4 or 5 plumbers. At first, we saw that as a negative, and we were really mad that we couldn't find a good plumber. But it's good to have that list of tradesmen all in the same trade. So if you have an emergency like this, you've got a list you can go to and just start calling. So that I don't have to worry about pictures, so make sure I get all the right fittings from Depot.
Quick money saving tip for you. As the budget keeper, I hate paying full price, so if I know we're going to spend more than $100 on material, I always make sure I have a coupon. My favorite place is eBay, where you can buy 10 or 15% off coupons that get delivered straight to your phone in minutes. Totally worth it. All right, I got a 15% off coup.
Dude, you're the best. You are just the best. Just left Home Depot, our plumber's here. We've got all the supplies, and he's gonna let me shadow him. I've never replaced a water heater before, so I'm excited to shadow him and learn how to do it.
Even in a clutch or in an emergency, do not forget about cost-saving strategies. So we just purchased about almost like $650 worth of stuff. First, we took our order to the Pro Desk. That saved us about $45. And then I got a 15% off coupon off eBay, which I purchased, and that saved us another 87. So about 130 something bucks off this purchase. So obviously, we still spent $530, but a savings is a savings.
First, I just want to emphasize this is not a how-to segment, and these are just some of the main points that I took away from the job. I'll give some information on a water heater replacement at the end. Most importantly, check with your local construction office and be sure to pull a permit if it's required for any water heater replacements. As for the replacement itself, I was pretty surprised on how easy it actually was, and it was straight up plug and play. So the first thing you want to do is drain the tank. It's crazy heavy with any water still in it. Luckily, my sump pit was located within a foot of this unit, so we just opened up the valve and let it flow. Disconnect the gas line and the gas exhaust from the flue hat. Disconnect the water lines. These were sweat copper lines, so we had to be cut. We left enough copper line to connect push fittings later. Haul away the old unit. And set the new one in place. Wrap the threaded male connections where your supply lines actually connect to the water heater with Teflon tape. This was the reason why the old connection failed. Opposing metals touching with no Teflon tape, which eventually led to corroding. Attach the push fitting supply lines to the copper pipe and thread them onto the water heater. Reattach the gas line now too. Tip I got was to test your newly reattached gas fitting with soapy water. If it's leaking at all, bubbles will start to form, telling you to give it another clean. Reattach the gas exhaust to the flue hat. Light the pilot light, set the temperature, and you are good to go. The Home Depot app actually offers a project guide on installing a gas water heater, which lays out the materials and tools needed. I looked this over after completing this replacement, and it's easily laid out and was identical to what we did. Last night we had a plan for today, and it was to start on the bathroom, start the shiplap, and we woke up and soon realized that that plan was not going to come through today. That's kind of the name of the game with real estate investing.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't care about your plans. You know, sometimes you got to roll with the punches, you got to adapt. What I'm taking away from today is the fact that I learned how to install a hot water heater.
That's true. In real estate, there are going to be a lot of these emergencies. And once you can shift your mindset from this sucks, I don't want to do this anymore, to this is just the nature of the business, it makes life a lot easier. It really is not what happens to you in life, but how you react to it. And so I think the fact that you and I mean, granted, when we got the call, I wasn't happy by any means, but I think like within 5 to 10 minutes, we were like, okay.
Yeah, we just fell into, we got to get this done.
Yeah.
Let's just get it done. And I think it's positive for the tenants to see a responsive, quick acting landlord. We were here within 45, we got the call and we left the house. So I think that they were happy with how we handled that emergency as well.
Oh, definitely. Today's Saturday morning, which is off hours, and granted, plumbers are used to working emergencies, but if we didn't have the contacts that we had, I mean, it's possible that they could have been without hot water all day, if not maybe till tomorrow, depending, what was on our plumber's agenda.
Yeah. And I would say that over these past 3 years, we thought it was kind of a negative that we didn't find our one guy to go to for plumbing, electric. We've been through a lot of them. So without even realizing it, we kind of have built a base of every trade that we can turn to in an emergency.
Yeah, because we were able to get 2 plumbers who said they were available to come out and help us.
Yeah.
And it was nice to know that we had a backup.
What I took out of the day was make the best of every situation, always be learning, and always protect your investment.
Yeah, you took a not great experience and turned it into an opportunity. I don't know. I still had fun today.
Yeah, I did too.
And also, I'm a big proponent of you need to take action and you need to have your own experiences to gain strength and to gain knowledge and to advance in your investing career.
In the next video, we'll be back here at Big Green and finally getting to that bathroom.
So be sure to subscribe to BiggerPockets, like this video, and follow us along on Instagram at Rentals to Wealth. We'll see you guys in the next one.